Oh my gosh, I need to go wet my beauty blender because I do this every single time. Welcome to another makeup video, because I apparently can't feel normal without doing my makeup, but I need to go wet my beauty blender, which is one of these, so I'll be back. Upon looking at the state of my beauty blender, I need to clean all of them. They are so dirty and gross. But the thing is, I am too lazy, and I just don't care that much. But, yesterday I actually filmed a video and did my makeup. I don't think I'm going to post it, but I just did. I have grown quite fond of doing my makeup and talking to the camera. I think it's really relaxing to me. It's definitely like a mental health checker. And also I just look crazy all the time. So it's kind of just fun to talk and do it. I need to also get a carpet where I do my makeup because the ground hurts. But I filmed a video yesterday about doing it, and then I slept in said makeup, so my face is definitely in a downhill state. I might just steal my little Mexican blanket that I have real fast. It's probably not. I think I washed it a little while back. Every so often I don't think. Oh wait, what? My boss texted me back. I need to get a 401k because I don't have one of those yet. But because I'm a pity intern, it is quite possible that I just don't apply for any of that stuff. But I did curl my hair. I'm going to a Galentine's Day party. Get together. I would say what I went to yesterday was a party. My gosh, I mean, it was just like people crowded in a room like sardines, jumping up and down. Somebody brought a box of, what was it? I think it was like oh no, it was Truly's. And then proceeded to drop all of them on the floor. I'm surprised none of them, wow, my face got so red for doing that. I'm surprised none of them actually like cracked open because they're all like soda carbonated. I didn't drink because I don't drink, and then also I'm a designated driver. Which was good because the night ended in chaos, and I think I'm just gonna talk about it. So I think I'm gonna do 2 primers just because I'm feeling fancy. But just a little bit. Nights are loud. I was with my girlfriends and we were getting ready at her place. I kind of already got ready at home. Obviously I filmed a makeup video. It was good, it was fun, we took pictures, we drove over there. We got there, only girls, because the host of the party is also my friend's boyfriend, and he invited a ton of girls so all of his guy friends could have a girl, right? Good way to start. And then a ton of guys started showing up. They were invited, fortunately, and then 2 guys, so one of my friends is boy toy, he came to the party and he brought one of his friends, and the guy whose house the party was at only wanted, like, I want to say, we'll just pretend a number of 50 people, and the house is pretty small, and this guy brings his like guy athlete bros to the party, and the host gets super mad at my best friend, who's his girlfriend, because he thought that she was the one that invited those people, which she was not. Oh, also I need to do my color correcting first. And so that turned into a full-blown fight, and which led to I ended up actually just driving her home. She was going to go home with him. But yeah, so they ended up getting into a fight, and bless her heart, because she did not deserve any of it. It was a misunderstanding, and I'm sure his intentions were decent. Like, he's not a malicious guy. I like the guy. I think he's like pretty nice and stuff, but the way he dealt with it completely broke her heart. I mean, it was just he embarrassed her in front of a lot of people by yelling at her, and she's upset. And we went to church this morning, and she was so upset with him. And of course, men don't know how to care for women, because he wanted to get breakfast with her, and we both said at the same time, he should bring her breakfast. Duh. I mean, duh. That's If you want to know how to please a woman, just bring her breakfast, bring her something, instead of asking her to go out of her way to go fix an issue that wasn't her fault, right? And so, yeah, so party went on that way. Me and my friends were dancing though. It was really nice. Talked to a whole bunch of different people. I saw one of my best guy friends there. He's also best friends with my friend who got hurt by her boyfriend, the host. But yeah, it was that was a crazy part. I haven't been to one of those. Look at this tiny little beauty blender, by the way, that I have. Don't know why I have it, but I have it. But yeah, that's a party. When I think of parties, I think of that. The thing that I actually did want to say about that though, except if I get color corrector in my eyeball, is the smell that I came home with. So I don't do any drugs. I can't, nor do I want to. And I came home smelling like a cigarette and a bong exploded all over me, because one of the girls' boy toys, as I walked past him and her to talk to her, blew a huge cloud of weed right in my face, into my hair. So when I came home, I smelled my hair, and I smelled like I had just walked out of like a cannabis flower itself. Like I was the flower. Like you could smoke me. And it was just like, though all those parties have that kind of smell to them, every single one. I mean, it's almost like I get flashback nostalgia to my freshman year when I was with like one of my old friends, and we would go to like those things and just like talk and stuff. And I get nostalgia because they all smell the same, right? But yeah, it was very intense. Where did the foundation go? Did it go into the sponge? I put it on here. But yeah, so I came home and I smelled terrible. And then I went to bed because it was 1 a.m. at that point. I stayed up for a little while just because I couldn't sleep, nor was I kind of like in the mood to sleep. Like I wasn't tired, but I like wanted to lay down. I feel like I'm so old because I want to lay down all the time now. But I think it's just because like these new meds that I'm on kind of drain me a little bit. Like it just kind of is like, it's just a lot, you know, and I've been processing a lot of stuff that's been happening to me. And so I've been taking a lot of mental health days, which should I be? Can I afford that as an engineering student? No. But I'm doing it anyways, I think. And that's what I did pretty much this weekend. I have a test on Tuesday, and has your girl studied for it? No, but the concepts aren't that hard, which is why I'm not worried, but I should be worried. I'm not that smart. Like, I'm getting through my program, sure, but, like, I'm not that smart. But, yeah, anyways, I came home, and I changed my pillowcase into my Spider-Man pillowcase, which, actually, I wonder if you can see really fast. Oh yeah, she's up there. I don't know why I looked at the phone so slowly, like so majestically. But yeah, no, it's I changed my pillowcase, and my like sweater that I was wearing just like reeks of house party smell. But apparently it was one of the kids' birthdays. I don't miss being in a relationship, to be honest. Like watching my best friend and her boyfriend just kind of fight, and I used to do that. Like it's all these petty fights and stuff. Or like you've been together long enough where like you're best friends, right? But like the petty fights are just killer. They just drone on, and it's so mentally tiring because it's like you just want everything to be perfect how it was at the beginning, but it won't, and you have to kind of get through that like hurdle. And unfortunately, I never ever got through that hurdle. The guy I was with pretty much cheated on me with like the problem of our fights. So I don't know like a healthy ending balance, right? And I don't know if there is. Like I have no idea. I've never gotten that far. So yeah. But anyways, I don't miss being in a relationship. Like it's fun to flirt and like date, and I do that well. But like actually being in a relationship, not for me, not for like this time of my life. I think I'm like, I don't really want to settle down with anybody this early on, I think. Especially because I don't plan on living here, like, at all. In the future, I do not plan on staying in New Mexico. It's actually quite terrible. Oh my gosh, what did I do? My bad. Oh no, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, eyebrow. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I need to fix it. I did this yesterday. It like wiped it all off. That's enough. Okay. Fixed. I did this. When it's wet, it like doesn't do well. I don't plan on staying here, so it's like, why would I commit to something permanent? I think if I was still in my first relationship and I was like naive enough, I would have. But I'm not in that relationship anymore. And I've come to realize my priorities. Like, what do I want in life? And he don't match that, and neither do a lot of the qualities of people nowadays. Like, a lot of guys here want to stay here. And I'm not from here. Like, my family's from up north, the ghetto part. If I'm going to stay here, I'm going to stay with that family. But, like, there's nowhere for me to go. Unless I, like, work at Los Alamos. But I also just don't want to work at Los Alamos. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. But anyways, that was a crazy party. It was pretty fun, though. I had a really good time, actually. I haven't, like, danced. Like, we were all dressed up as 2000s. So I was kind of more in 2000 streetwear. Because weirdly enough, I feel like my body type is naturally more 2000s, right? Like, I'm just kind of, like, skinny and more slender. And so everybody kind of tells me that I remind them, like of 1990s, 2000s characters. Which I get. But for some reason, none of the clothing that I wore or any of these outfits that I had, like, really matched at all. And I'm so frustrated with that. Because I feel like I should have excelled. But instead, but you know what? All of my friends looked so cute. They all had, like, their little space buns. And they all had, like, their tube tops and stuff. And I had a tube top, but also I didn't really feel like wearing it. I did not want to be that naked. Also, it was cold. It was so cold. And parties, you don't wear jackets. That's not cool, you know? And also you have to carry it around. Fortunately, I had my car and it was parked directly outside. So it was like, I mean, it wasn't really that bad. But then also the cops came, and I guess there's underage people. I'm not underage, so legally they can't do anything to me. But I guess whoever the host is, which I know, can get in trouble. This is why I'm not a party hoster. I'm just a cute little attendee. But yeah, legally, I mean, I could just leave. I was sober too, so it wasn't like I was drinking and driving or anything. Because don't ever do that. Do not. Bad people do that, and they get into car crashes and they endanger other people's lives. But anybody else that was, like, all my friends are 21 too, so it was fine for them. But we ended up leaving because the cops were like, hey, anybody that's 21, like, just shut down the party, but anybody that's 21, please. Anybody that's not 21, please just leave. We'll let you guys go. Which is low-key very chill of the cops. But, I mean, expected, I guess. It's Albuquerque. Like, there's so much more stuff to worry about in this world than, you know, a one underage party when there's, like, 1 million in the city happening. You know how many high schoolers are drinking currently on a Saturday night with all of their buddies? Also, I plucked my eyebrows yesterday for said 2000s party to make them thinner, but now I have to, like, redo them until I grow them out, so I don't look insane. I look insane right now, but it'll balance out. It'll be fine. Brow wax. I don't know if I like this stuff, this brow wax. It's a little weird. It's like this translucent white color. I don't really think it does anything, unfortunately. This eyebrow's definitely thinner. than the other one. Whatever. I don't care that much. I am going to do fake freckles though. I don't have a fake freckle thing, but I do want one. Also, I'm not entirely sure I like this combo of earrings, but it's kind of what I have. And then I did find this heart ear cuff, which you can't really tell. But yeah. It's also a pink, so what I'm going to is a Galentine's Day party. I have this pink palette, which I guess is kind of my closest thing I could have. Oh, I forgot. I also have to put on setting powder. And then I have this one. I almost like the colors in this one. I think I'll do a combo, but let me do my powder first because my face is so... Here it is. I just kind of shake her around and then just hope for the best. I'm gonna get a big fluffy brush. Okay, powder done. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, powder done. I'm gonna do eyeshadow really fast, and then I will use. So these are the palettes I'm gonna use, and then I'll continue my Galentine's Day stuff. Okay, this is kind of what we're working with. It's a little intense right here because I messed up, but we're gonna forget about that. I forget that this ColourPop eyeshadow is like really intense. Very, I mean, it's so pigmented. Like it's just, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy, actually. It's so pretty. But there's a ton of these glitters. I love these glitters, but they stay on my eye forever. But we're just gonna... The second time I've done that! I know why I'm doing it. It's because my phone's plugged into a cord that's under my bed and I keep hitting it. I'm sorry. But we're gonna pretend she's not there. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to a Galentine's Day party with this girl who I probably might end up living with next year if I can't find another house that I'm gonna live in. I would love to use that shimmer, but I think I'm gonna use this other one instead. Because that other one's kind of intense. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. I like it. Quickly, I'm discovering... So I don't have a best friend here. And that sounds kind of sad. And it is sad. I'm very sad about it. It's my fault for making my ex-boyfriend my best friend and then being left with no friends and having to restart my entire life. My bad. I did that one. But, I realized that, yeah, I don't have a best friend, whatever, but I have a ton of, like, really great friends, and the fact that I can go to 2 parties with 2 separate friend groups and be so, like, welcomed and stuff, and then have a 3rd friend group on Tuesdays that I go study with, and then I go watch The Bachelor with one of my, like, better friends. I mean, it's just, like, that to me is so much more worth it than, like, crying over the fact that I don't have a best friend, right? Like, it sucks. For sure it sucks, you know? Like, there are times when I wish I could just have somebody to, like, just go do something with. Because all of these really great friends that I have also have other really great friends, right? Just like I have. And it's hard to, like, you know, balance that all out. I wish my under eyes were a little bit lighter. I don't know what I can do about that. I have this powder foundation and this one sponge that I keep using. I don't know if it really works to, like, do that. I don't know. And also, like I said, I didn't wash off my makeup from yesterday. But, I don't know. It's just, like, yeah, I go to the movies alone. But, like, this morning I went to go shopping at Kohl's by myself. Didn't even think about the fact that I was by myself. It actually didn't even bother me. Okay. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit and put the tiniest bit of this, like, shimmer glitter. It will be on my eyes for the next 24, actually probably 48 hours. It is impossible to get off, but it is so pretty. I think I did a good job, actually. I'm kind of proud. It's gonna go all together when I put mascara on. this is why it takes me so long, because I talk so much. But yeah, it's like I can't be upset because like what God has done for me, even though I like sure I don't have a best friend, like I do have this amazing group. And also I do have a best friend. Like my best friend and I call almost every single day for multiple hours on end. I think we talked for like 3 hours yesterday about nothing. She went to the pet store and got her cat food, and I was just there. You know? Like, it's just amazing. Like, it, like, sucks, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm okay with being by myself, and I can handle it. And I just need to learn, like, how to make better friends and keep them. And then not get involved with people that are psychopaths. I need to learn how to keep my distance. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm very, like, out there. Like, everything I do, everybody knows about it. And so at this point, it's kind of something that I need to learn, that sharing everything about myself on a YouTube channel is not the greatest idea. But at the same time, I mean, it's like, I like YouTube. I think it's a great way for me to express myself and just talk. I know nobody really cares to watch this entire video. I always end up watching my own videos on my own. Just cause, I don't know. I don't really think anything I say is particularly, like, funny or anything. Like, I don't think it's, like, that deep. Oh, yeah, this is gonna take a while, too. So I'm gonna skip. I did want to point out I accidentally drew this freckle and it's a tiny heart. Okay, I know I look crazy, but then I tap it all in and it looks very cute. Okay, just let it be. Alright. Okay, my face is kind of wet because I put setting spray. I don't know if the setting spray actually works, but I got it and I guess it was supposed to be good. I don't know. It kind of makes my skin oily. But yeah, that's my subtle freckles right there. To kind of go with this, like, cutesy pinky vibe that is what the party that I'm going to is supposed to kind of be. I mean, it's Galentine's Day, right? So last step is mascara. I always do 2 mascaras because why not? I don't know. This one is a legal length, which I like the fact that it doesn't, like, make my eyes really black. And then this is better than Sex Mascara. This one does make my eyes really black. So hopefully the combo of the two will make it only slightly. Sometimes I like to put, sometimes I like to put a third one on. So I'm feeling fancy. And I have this telescopic lift one. I used to mix this one and then this waterproof one. I don't know what I'm doing not always buying waterproof mascaras. I really want to wear brown mascara. I feel like that won't make my eyes as, like, dark when it, like, gets gross and stuff. I just realized I need to tell you a story that happened. So the other day I went to Las Vegas with my dad, and I met one of my dad's friends, workers, who's, like, around my age. And, like, he was nice and stuff, and we talked just a little bit, and then I left, and then I turned 21, and he wished me a happy birthday. He was like, hey, like, if you ever are back in Washington, like, just let me know and we'll go for a drink. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, yeah, sure. Like, when my other guy left, another guy has come in, you know? Like, it's just crazy. But anyways, so I'm, like, going about my days. Valentine's Day is very close to my birthday. And guess what I get? A text message from this random man. He's all like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. And I'm like, I don't know you that well. And then I am on the phone with my best friend, like I said. We always are calling. I look at my messages on Instagram, and I was gonna go to respond to it. I just responded to it later because I was busy. And I go to respond to it, and it is gone. My man, not my man, but just like this man has rescinded his comment and has decided that he must not wish me a happy Valentine's Day, which is good because this man is 25 and hitting on his dad's like friend's daughter, which I think is not the best idea for him to have. Why won't you close? Why won't you close? There we go. Oh, I forgot my beauty blender. And yeah, so I don't know what happened there, man. But I guess he just got cold feet or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so that happened. And I thought that was really funny. He just rescinded his comment. He was just like, this is too much. I'm 25 years old and like the man needs to have boundaries. But yeah, this is the final look. I will show you in the light really fast. I just need to put on this goopy lip gloss. Also, the party isn't even until like 6, and I think it's probably 5 something at this point. But I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think this video is this is just a reality TV show at this point. But this is what I look like in the light. It's not the worst. It could be better. I don't like the fact that this is like a different shade of red than this, but I couldn't tell in the shade of where I do my makeup is this little corner, by the way. So you're balanced right there. But it doesn't look that bad. I think it's okay. I think as long as I like it, then nothing else matters. But here's my hair. It's all curled. And then this is my dress. It's this one with like this little shrug. And then my shoes are these, which means I need to do my toes and also study for my math exam. But thank you for watching. I will probably post this entire video on the internet and people will only watch like a minute of it. But that is okay because I kind of posted it for myself. I did it for myself. But yeah. Yeah, I like this.